Good afternoon, audience. My name is Adrian Desor, and today I will be talking about, as fun as it may seem, my reusable insulated water bottle. Just for a little background, this came about when I was at pre-deployment training, and I was continuously seeing me, my team, and all other 100 members of the deployment training using reusable water bottles and using plastic water bottles. And just made me think to myself, like, well, initially the main problem was that my water bottle was not retaining any cool. It wasn't staying cool in the hot El Paso sun. I was losing my ice in my water bottle within the first 3 hours of a 12-hour training day. And then I thought to myself, well, let me just go to, actually my teammate had a reusable insulated like 3 liter water bottle. I went to go buy one, and then it got my mind thinking, like, there's a true problem in America where I saw at a micro scale in El Paso, and I know just from my 27 years of living that this is a problem on a greater scale in America, that America is very wasteful when it comes down to little things as little as water bottles. Deer Park water bottle, Dasani water bottles come in packs of 24, 48. From what I've seen in my personal life, I know that recycling isn't a must do thing. And for us to preserve, we only get one planet to live on. For us to preserve this planet, I think it takes a all around effort from everyone to try and keep our planet as livable as possible. And I think a good starting place would be to use reusable water bottles. Something very small, but if everyone does something small, it can turn into something big. Here's why I think that we all should be using reusable water bottles. Environmental damage. Plastic bottles over the course of 1 year, somewhere between 400 million and 500, I'm sorry, not million, 450 and 500 years to decompose. That's a very long time for one plastic bottle. Imagine the whole world using plastic bottles. Reusable, insulated water bottles don't need any time to decompose. You can properly dispose of them, and they won't be thrown off to the side of the road in the ocean like water bottles will be. Water bottles pose a huge health risk to chemicals they get in the water when we leave them off on the sidewalk. We leave them again at the beach. They get into the ocean. The chemicals mix with the water. Now our water is contaminated. And again, back to the cost. If one person is buying a 48 pack of water bottles, X amount of dollars. Now times that, again, I was at a course with 100 people. 100 people buy a pack of 48 water bottles. The cost is crazy. Versus if everybody bought one reusable insulated water bottle, then we can cut the cost of water down by God knows. But you get the point. My solution, again, reusable insulated water bottles. I promise this is not an ad for reusable insulated water bottles. Yeti, any Walmart version of the water bottle would work. My main thing is trying to lessen the amount of water bottles from big companies that we use that is in the end damaging the planet that we live on. With a reusable water bottle, you can refill it with water. You can freeze it as you may, clean it. Again, my biggest thing is saving money. Yes, I care about the planet, but it keeps money in your pocket where you don't have to continuously buy water bottles. Even for a big function, you can allow people to bring water themselves. Bring their reusable water, and then everybody can, drink from a water jug or things of that nature. The benefits of using reusable insulated water bottles that I have not spoke about. I spoke about the plastic, saving the chemicals from the plastics, saving money, protecting your health. We all want to live long, healthy lives. A big thing with reusable water bottles is you know where the water's coming from. You can use a purifier. You can see the water where the water's coming from yourself, and you can also clean your reusable water bottle. I think that's a big point of contact for me. I like cleanliness when I drink my water. I don't want my water to have crazy pH. I like it in the sweet spot where I know the water is drinkable and healthy for me. And then lastly, the position I'm in the military, I know that my lower airmen look up to me, and if I tell them, hey, you can save, whatever money the military gives you, you can save that much more money using a reusable water bottle. Then if I can save one, then that's one more enough for me. Each one teach one, for lack of better terms. And then lastly, I feel like at some point we all have to make a decision to choose what's best for the better of humanity. I feel like reusable insulated water bottles in the long run will be better for humanity. It might be a learning curve where people are uncomfortable doing it, but that's just the nature of the beast. But I think once we all get online and start doing it together, then we can really make a change in America. And then lastly, in this day and age, everything's a trend. You get one person to do it, the next person does it, and then it becomes a chain reaction. And now we're all using reusable water bottles. And in my conclusion, I would like to say that small habits lead to bigger ones lead to change. And so if we all build small habits, we can lead to change. Choosing to use reusable water bottles may seem like a small step, but in the end, it leads us towards a cleaner planet. Thank you. Have a nice day.